Hello everyone. This time I'm going to show you about the scale gun configuration in the 3ds Max 2010. The reason why I use the 3D Max 2010 because the SMD plugin doesn't work very well in the 2018 like the last video. So this time I will use the 3ds Max 2010 to going to show you about the scale gun configuration things. Okay, let's begin. In last video we have talked about the how to make closes by using the SMD import features. This time I'm going to show you how to make whole things. We will import many things like if you want to make the hats or make the clothes and make the boots. So this time I'm going to show you this. Firstly, we will open the 3ds Max 2010. It's just like this, and we will use Alt W to maximize the current selection perspective view. So okay, let's import the SMD things. Select File, Import. Use the desktop main body.smd. Looks like there are many options like import tree, import scale, can propose to missing texture. We just click OK. So here we have import the main body, but we maybe want to make some other things like boats in this project. So we need to import some other parts like heads and its and legs. So we need to use the import main head .smd. Use this, and this time we will uncheck the import scale gun since we already have our scale gun in the scene. So we just need to unselect this and click OK. So this time I'm going to use another name. Just click OK. So the head has been imported. Of course, it is half, but we simply use the mirror function. It can be a whole head. Let's convert into the edit poly and use the attach, and you attach things to attach them to a front. So if we want to import the leg, it is the same thing. So we just need to click the import main cleft L .smd. Just and also uncheck this and import. Don't forget to use the mirror to make it a pair of claws and transfer into the editable mesh. And use attach the. So here we have a full main body here. We have head, we have body, and we have the leg. So the next thing we need to do is using the layer things to split the references modules with the scale gun, so we can import export our models very easily. So we will create a new layer called reference and add all reference model into this layer. So if we hide this layer, all reference model will be hidden and will not display. So after we finish the model, we just use the we just want to import the models we want to import. So let's make an example. If we make a hat and boats and clothes, how do we export them separately? So let's begin. First, we will create a hat. We need to make it suitable for our bullets, suitable for our hat. So we just and use insert and exclude one. And use the Alt+L, which can select around the such like we select two faces and use Alt+L. It can select around the faces, so it is a very useful tricks that you can use it for your modeling. Very useful. We make this head more smoothly. It looks very weird. If we want to make that, we make it very, even if it even if we make a demo, but we should also make it not very bad. So here we go, hats. And now we will create boats. And after that we will both both export. Currently, I use the cylinder to start the molding, so it is very, since the human leg is like a cylinder, so we will use the cylinder as our basic. Of course, you can use the boxes. It doesn't matter. As I said last time, the making boats and the clothes is making the humanity things. So your modeling will be suitable for the human engineering. So it is Alt Q to isolate the module we currently added. So use exclude. Quite some messy, so we will use some adjustment. We need to make the lines very strange, so we need to make it straight, so it will also the boots will have some heels, so we will add some lines, make it very smooth. Whatever kind of shoes it will suitable for the human engineering. Whatever sports shoes or even heels, they are always. And we will readjust to make it a pair. The clothes is the same thing. Last time I have shown you the clothes model, so this time I'm not make a clothes. Please understand it. So we have finished the models. It's not very good, but it's just a demo. So how to export it? The key problem is how to export it. So currently, we will want to import the heads and the bolts as two SMD files. Each SMD files will have the scale gun. So that's why we will use this layer feature. So we will create two layers. One layer is for the heads. Main head. Another layer is for the bolts. Male bolts. We will add them to the each suitable layer. So we will see. Make sure your scale gun is always in the 0 layer. That is the default layer. Your own modules will in the other layers, so we can use the layer function to easily split the scale gun and the modules. So let's export our things. So firstly, we will export the head. So the first thing we need to hide the references modules. So we use the layer feature and navigate the reference layer and use the hide feature, hide button. When hide button is looks like this, it will be activated. So our references module will be not displayed. And then we, as you can see, we will export the bots module. So we will hide the bots. Use the layer to hide the bots. And then we will use Control A to select all the things including the scale gun and the hat, and then use the export selected. We will use the SMD export mail hat. Don't touch anything, just use OK, and then you will see the writing animations exporting single references frame for 21 nodes. Make sure it is 21 nodes. The 20 nodes is for the scale gun, and the 1 node for the modules. So make sure it is 21 modules. If it is not 21 modules, it will be something wrong. So click OK, then our export will be over. Then use the OpenBRF to check our ranges. Because we don't unwrap the UVW, so it looks like very messy. But our module has been exported very successfully. So let's export the other things. So return to the 3D Max, hide the head, and display the bolts, and use the Ctrl A to export as the export selections. I use the S source SMD, and we will use mail bolts. Make sure it is 21 nodes. Then use to check the it is not ranged, so we will go to use the body meshes. Body meshes crafts. Bolts we will can use costumes. Bolts A will have use the edit copy Ctrl C and use this paste the binding, and it should be good. Hit press. as you can see, our both will work very fine. We can save some files like this. For if you want to arrange in the heads, make sure actually you can arrange it in the 3D Max by using the skin modifier. So we will restore the file and use the link from use the skin modifier. Use skin modifier and add. Look for the head spool and use select. Select add envelope. If our models is all red, then it will be correct. So just we will export them again. Export selected the manual heads. 21 models, make sure. This time it will be, as you can see, the heads is right ranged. So this is today's lesson. Hope you can learn something from this lesson. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment. And if you like this video, please click like and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next time.